You're welcome to my channel, Mindset Academy, where we want to solve the problem that is displayed at the left hand side of the screen. And the question here says that we should draw the given view of the figure that is displayed there, and also we should draw the curve of intersection, and also we should develop the pipe M, marking XX as what? As the scene. Are we together? So we will move forward. First of all, let us reproduce the figure and see what that can give us. Now the first thing you do is to draw your horizontal line this way. Draw a horizontal line this way, like an horizontal line like this. Can you see that? And also on that horizontal line, we are going to draw a vertical line too this way, like this. Hope you can see that. Now where both lines meet, they are meeting at this point here. That will be the center of the circle in the plan, because this is the plan here and this is the elevation here. So we're doing that. Now what is the diameter of that circle? You can get that from the elevation. If you look down here, that is 50. The symbol in front of it is signifying diameter. So we're going to measure half of what? Of 50. So if I take from 0 to 25 here, is the half of 50. And I am going to place it here, right? And I'm going to draw the circle there. Are we there? So once I put it there, I'll have this way. Let's place it very well. Where the two lines meet, then I'll have this. You ticking it. That is the first step. Second step, you realize that there's a line that is coming from this point outward. So I'm going to draw that line outward this way, faint line. Can you see that? And the next thing is the other line here, somewhere here around the circle, and that is the distance is not given. So we're going to get the distance or the diameter of that circle, because you know this is interpenetration. Two pipes are coming together, but this kind of pipe now, they are offset. They are not concentric. That is, the pipe is shifted to one end, right? It's not at the center like other ones, you know. So it's shifted at one end. So how will you do now? You look at this part here is the same as this part here. The difference is that what? This side is the elevation and this side is what? Is the plan. So now that whatever here is, that is where here also is. So since the diameter of this point here is 35, so the diameter of it is also what? 35. So we need half of 35, and half of 35 is what? That will give us 17.5. Are you with me? That is half of 35. So I'm going to measure my half of 35 this way on my meter rule from 0 to 17.5. This is 15, 16, 17.5, somewhere around here. Can you see that? And I will place it at this end here. I will mark. Can you see that? And I'll come at this end here also. I will also what? I will also mark. So what I actually need is this point here. I need this point here. Can you see that? So meaning that this point you see here is the center of that part here. So I can just easily do the center line, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, and what? And long. Let me just do that way. While here, I'll just extend it from this point. From this point here, I'll start from here and I'll take it out. Faint line first. Can you see that? Now we don't really know the distance from here to here, which is from here to somewhere around here. So what I'll simply do here is I will alt that first of all, and I'll now draw my vertical line to get my cylinder. I'll draw a vertical line from this point, tangential to the side of the circle, and I'll bring it down. I'll come here also, I'll do the same thing here. I'll bring it down. Hope you can see that. So at any given distance, I'm going to draw my thickness here, which is the top of that pipe. You can see. Can you see that? And the height is 80. From here down here is 80. I'm going to the elevation now. So I'm going to measure 80. So if I start from somewhere around here, right, let me just take it up a little bit so we have access to it. So from 0 at this point here down to this point here. Can you see that? That is our 80. Can you see that? And I can still extend here down a little bit. I will not taking it yet, so that I can easily close here up this way. That's the base. Now one thing you need to understand is the center of this circle of this other cylinder here is 10 mm, starts from 10 mm away from the base. This 10 mm here. So from here, I measure 10 mm upward. So when I take it this way, I'm going to measure 10 mm upward. So this is a 10 here. And the angle is at angle of what? 45 degrees. So I'm going to take my instrument and I'll place it this way on my T-square, and I'm going to just draw a center line from this point in this manner. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. Can you see that? Now the next thing I'm going to do is at any given distance here, I'll just, since I projected with 45, I'm going to counter it with what? 45, so that it will form 90 degrees. So at this point here, I'll just draw a line this way first of all, just faint line. Can you see that? And what I'll do next is, I told you earlier, this is 17.5, so the distance from this point to this point here is our 17.5, right? So I'll place it here so I can easily get this correctly. 17.5 and also 17.5. Can you see that? And I'll now place it this way on that point. I made 17.5. I'll just draw a line this way. Can you see that? But they give us the distance from here to somewhere around this side, which is what? 65. So from this point here, this is the 65 that we have here. This is 65. From 0 to here is 65. And I'll just mark that point. So that is what I am going to use. Let me just draw this point too here. That's the other 7.5. So I'll just close it up. So it is thickened at this point. And at this point too. And at this point too. Can you see that? And I'll close it up. We're only replacing we are reproducing according to the question what we have here. Can you see that? Now I can easily cover it up. This point you see here is at this point, and I can just close it up fully well here and here. Hope you can see that. So I can just do the needful, which I'm going to do now. We've successfully reproduced what we can see on the screen. This also here is still our hidden line, our center line. Can just complete it here. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, just like that. Can you see that? And also I can just do this too. The main center of the circle, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. Hope you're good. Now we've done that. Now the next thing we are told is to draw the curve of what? Intersection. We have drawn the given view. The next is to draw the curve of what? Intersection. So what are you going to do? Just draw a line close to it, faint. And you draw another line here, close to it, faint. Can you see that? And you take your instrument and you draw a semicircle from this with radius of this. Right? I'll close it up. So let's do that. Faint line. Now place it at this end. I'll strike the semicircle. I'll also place it at this end. I'll strike the semicircle. I'll come here also. I'll strike left and also what? Right. Can you see that? That will make me now start naming them to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0. So using my instrument, I will draw the line to touch the center of the semicircle like this, and this also like this, and this also like this, and this also like this. Hope you can see that. Now what I've done here, I'll do it here also. Go to the center of this cylinder, not this cylinder. This is one cylinder here, so this is where I'll place it. Right? And I'll have this. Hope you are following. And with the same radius that I did here, I'll place it here. I'll cut here. I'll place it here. I will also cut here. I'll place it at the center. I'm going to cut up and what? And down. Now name them. So since I started with 0 in this side here, I'll start with 3 here. 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Then I'll draw my line to pass from this point to the center. Can you see that? So once we've done that, the next thing is for you to start projecting. So that's what I will do here. If you're looking at it from the top, you cannot see all these lines here, right? So let me start from here. So when I project all my points to come to this side, this is coming to touch here. 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 Can you see that? The next thing is I'll now do this also. If I do the first one is 3, I'll project 3. This is 3 already. 3 is touching 3 at this point. So this is my point 3, right? If I come to the next one again, if I come to 1, right? This is 3, the next one is what? Is 2, right? So when I project 2 downward, see what I'm doing? When I project 2 from here downward, then 2 should be touching 2. So this is where 2 is meeting 2. Then the next one is 1. So when I project 1, this is a line of 1. If I bring it down, 1, then I'll project this 1 here. 1 is touching 1 at this point. Then the next one is 0. When I project 0, this is 0 here. I bring it down. Then automatically we have 0 is touching 0 here. This is 3, 2, 1, and what? 0. All together. Then we'll still move forward. And the next point is, if I should come to 1 again here, we have another 1 here. This is 1. It's coming like this. And this is where the 1 is. So I'll project 2 again here. But let me start with 0 again. So this is 0, right? And this is 0 here. So 0 is meeting 0 here. 0 is meeting 0, right? And 0 is meeting 0. Then we have 1 again. If I project 1 here, 1 is meeting 1. Can you see that? Is 0, is 1. If I come again, if I bring down 2 here, 2 is meeting 2 here. This is 2, right? Is meeting 2 here. Hold me. So 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. Then 3. So in this case, I'm going to use my French curve and I'm going to join that part together, but it will be hidden line, right? So when I'm joining that, it will be hidden like you cannot see it looking from the top. So let's use our French curve and connect that. So if I should come here first, let me do this first. Dot, dash, 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 dash. Can you see that? And the other one is coming like this. Dash, 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 dash. So dashes. So this is what we have. The part you cannot see this part here. So we'll now go to the other one, which is the one internal one here we have here. So I'm going to project that guy out. So if I come here and I project, you can see this part 3 looking from the top. So I'll bring the part 3 out this way. So this 3 is coming down to meet 3 here. The next one we have is 2 here. It's coming down again from here. So 2 is meeting 2 here. Then we have 1 already. This is 1. And 1 is meeting 1 here. Then again, same thing to 2. We have 2 here too. To bring out this 2. 2 is coming down to meet 2 all together. Then 1 also is coming down to meet 1. This is 1 here. This is another 1. Then we bring it down. That is the part that you can see. So we have 1 here. So this is 1 coming down to meet 1 here. Then we have 0. So I'm going to join them together. So let's come again. 0 is meeting 0 here. Am I correct? This is 0 here, coming down to meet 0. So that is 0. 1 is meeting 1 here. This is 1. So if this is 0, the next one will be what? 1. Then we have the next one to be what? 2. I'll just connect it with my instrument. All those points, so it's coming like this from here. Now the next thing that we have to do here is to draw the development of it, right? The development of the part XX as the same. So XX here that the same means this is where we're cutting it open. That is the two sides you're going to expose. So let's do that and see. So in doing that, you're going to take your instrument, the same 45 degree, and you project this end here. Project this first. Let me make it more visible. Then you project this 2, that is 0. And you project the last one 2 here. So the next thing is, I will now draw a perpendicular line, another 45 degree with this here. So this point here is my 0. So with the help of my set square, I'll place it here. Take 0 and 1, or 1 and 2, any of them. Now come here and start marking. So this will be 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's the 12 we have, and I'll project everything up. Can you see that? So one thing you need to know that all this from here will be thickened from this end to 0. Because beginning is 0, 0, 0. And here also, if you look at the line of 0 is here. Also the line of 0 will be here. So I'm going to thicken that two ends too. So I'll thicken from here to 0. And also I'm going to thicken from here to 0. Hope you can see that. Then I'll start projecting. So if this is here is 0, here is 1, here is 2, right? So I'll be projecting them out. So project 1 out. This is the one here. I'll take it out. So it means that 1 right? 1 is going to meet 1. Hope you can see that. This is a line of 1 here. Similarly, this is another 1 here. So 1 is also going to meet 1 here. 1. Then I'll come again, I'll project 2. So if you look at the 2, where 2 meet 2 somewhere around here, right? I'm going to project it out. So this is 2, and this is also 2. So where 2 meet 2, and where 2 meet 2, right? That is 2. I'll come again, this is 3 here. I'll project 3. So this is 3 here, and this is also 3 here. So where 3 meets 3, this is 3, 2, 1, and where 3 meet 3 here, right? Then I'll come again, I'll choose 4 somewhere here. I'll choose another 1 again. This is 1 again here. Or I'll say 2. This is 2 here. So 2 is meeting, this is 2, and this is 2 also. So 2 is meeting 2 here, and 2 is meeting 2 here. Then I'll come again to 1. This is 1 here. And let's do that. So this point here is 1.1, and here's also what? 0.1. And we have the last but not the least, another 0 at this point. So I'm going to use my French curve, and I'm going to join these points together. This is what we have here. This is the development of what they say you should do. And most times, they might tell you to draw the complete plan, because this is not the complete plan. So in this case, it was not asking a question. So, but if you want to know how to do complete plan, just click on the link at the top right corner of the screen here. You see a similar video like this. So you can scroll to the end and you see where I drew the complete plan. So if you found this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching. So